Welcome to Compensation Nation, episode 18, the show where we check in and see how everybody's been compensating week to week. We are your hosts, Lachlan from the Suck It To You PR firm and the Courtney Dole. We've done it. The season's over and we've got our toilet bowl winner. We've got our Super Bowl champion. And now we'll be recapping the games and hearing from the coaches. So without further ado, let's jump into it.
In our 7th place game, we had Shrouded in Mystery toppling Osama bin Laden 198 to 181. We caught up with the coach of Shrouded in Mystery and asked, Coach Brandt, things started ugly, but you made the most impressive turnaround, perhaps of all time, even if you only ended up in 7th place. How did that turnaround come about, and any final words for the season?
Yes. One last time in the drum room. Well, guys, it was quite the season. We had Pirates. We had the Joker for some weird reason. We had good season overall. The team came through in a lot of ways. It failed in a lot of others. We started 0-4. So you can't really do too much if you start 0-4. The chance of you making the playoffs at that, even in the NFL season, is what, like a 25 or below 20% chance. So we were up against the wall. But I give it to, I drafted pretty poorly, but picking up some players on the waiver wire helped. Devon Achane was an MVP. He really came through. CD Lamb, bust. I know better than to pick a wide receiver like that in the first round. Making the trade for Trey McBride really changed things around. So I think I made it with the Joker guy. So the Joker in the end, I got the last laugh in that regard. So that works. And thanks for everyone for running the league next year. Got some big things planned. I'm going to have a song for each one of you guys made. For each time I go against you guys, and we're gonna change it around. I think if we get more people, I think if we expand the team sizes and really make the waiver wire worth something playing for, we can make it an awesome league, awesome team. Maybe even make 12-team league. Let's see if we can do that, Josh. But yeah, it was a good season, and we'll look forward to next year. Peace out.
And then we caught up with the coach of Osama bin Laden and asked, Coach Turner, your team had some absolute studs, but nothing ever quite materialized for your squad. Has this season taught you anything? And any final words for the season?
Oh, sorry. My winning season is just so far away. I was just trying to find it. Oh, man. Well, I guess I want to give props to my team. They pulled me out of the toilet bowl there at the end of the season and got me 8th place. 8 out of 10, that's like 80%. That's like a B-, right? I don't know. I wasn't good at football this year, but I think I'm pretty good at math, guys. Well, what can I tell you? I'm doing better than Harbaugh because I'll be back next season. It's been a fun one. Maybe I'll get a high draft pick next year. Who knows? Either way. See you on the other side, off in the distance.
And in our only blowout of the final round, middle of the road, took it over Benedict fumble catch 236 to 200. After the game, we caught up with Captain Matthew of middle of the road and asked, you were able to come out on top in the compensation ladder. I know things haven't quite gone how you expected once you successfully missed the playoffs, but maybe this helps? Any last words on the season?
Bird, gone. Someone's fault. Won't say who. It'd be rude. Still no ship. Quickly running out of alcohol. And worried that the general pirate bit is starting to lose its allure. The only solution? I have to do all of these bits way more drunk and maybe put in an effort, hoping that we get even closer to the playoffs this time. But you know what? perhaps things played out exactly like I always thought they would. Middle of the road is 100% accurate, so maybe next season we will be sailing the seven seas. And if we're not, you best watch your backs, because I'm coming for you.
We were also able to catch up with Coach Fales of Benedict Fumblecatch and ask, there were lots of struggles along the way, but you ended in a decent spot, made amazing content along the way. What was your favourite moment this season? And any final words?
You know, I would like to apologize that my final video of the season is me getting out of my car after a day of work. I would like to apologize that my last video of the season is me at my apartment complex in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. I would like to apologize that my last video is just me walking to my apartment. I would like to apologize, but I can't, because this isn't my apartment complex. It's definitely not Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Because the truth is, over the course of the past few days, I got in my car and I drove. I drove 1,100 miles, 17 total drive hours. And you know, you guys asked me if I have any final words for the season. I think I do. Hey, what's up?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Taking over the fucking show.
What? Ah!
Don't fucking touch me! I suppose this is happening.
Yeah, it is. So, in the toilet bowl, we had the Falcons squeezing out a tight win over Madison Beer Me, 199 to 197. After the game, I caught up with the coach of the Falcons and asked this question. Mr. J, it's the new year. Is it a new you? You've proved your commitment to not caring whether you win or lose all season. How are you feeling coming out on top in the toilet bowl? Any final thoughts for the season?
I am Betsy from the Secretariat PR firm. I've been asked by Mr. J to step in and express the reason that he's not here. He's been advised by his psychiatrist to avoid at all costs fantasy football because it brings out his darker side. He would like to extend his congratulations to his main man, Nick, for taking down the final enemy, Elijah. He's also thrilled that he did not get flushed in the toilet bowl by the one other person who refused to ever appear on camera. He wishes all of you good luck in your future compensation endeavors.
I also caught up with the losing coach, Madison Beer Me, and asked, Coach Wakefield, your season ends in the toilet. Nowhere to go but up from here. What does it mean for you to end here at the bottom? Any final thoughts on the season?
You know, ending up in last place is kind of humbling, especially because every year I've been in this league, I finished in the top 3. I won last year, finished top 3 the other 2 years. So it's definitely out of my norm, not what I was expecting this season. But, you know, when you really look at it, failure is the greatest teacher, you know, and a lot of NFL coaches have the exact same problem. Andy Reid and the Chiefs always go to the playoffs in the past, 8 years, missed it. Harbaugh's Ravens missed the playoffs. Even Belichick in his last couple years as the Patriots head coach did not have good seasons. So, you know, I know this is not over. We're going to bounce back. we're going to lift this trophy again next year, and we're going to win it all. I'm excited.
In the battle for third place, we had the Commissioner Bowl Round 2 Electric Boogaloo, with a team has no name squeaking out a victory 224 to 218 over lads Golden Pinnocks.
Oh, is that how you say that?
After the game, we caught up with the winning coach and asked, Coach Osborne, you were able to get your sweet revenge in the Commissioner Bowl Round 2. How does it feel to get one up on J-Dog? And do you have any final thoughts on this season?
I'm not gonna lie, it feels pretty fucking good to beat Josh, my co-commissioner, who has won our Super Bowl twice when I have not won at all. So I'm gonna count this as my first Super Bowl win. I know none of you guys are gonna agree with me. Everybody's gonna say it was a fluke. You can't win the Super Bowl when you're actually third place in the league. Yeah, I get it. That makes sense to you guys, but this was my Super Bowl because I clearly cannot win this league. The season fucking sucked. It was so good at the beginning. I rode a high. I was undefeated for a little bit. I had the best record for a little bit. I was on top of my game. And then Cam Scatabo fucking blew up and my whole season just fell apart like it has every season for 10 fucking years. I started this league. This was my idea. I got it from the league, but it was my idea. And I still haven't won. And I'm very fucking upset about it. And I'm very fucking upset that we've had a couple first-time league members win the Super Bowl in their first league. So fuck you guys. All of you, including you, Nick. Including you. You fucking suck. Except if you're going to give me a tattoo. Then you don't suck and I love you. Till next season, boys. Till next season.
We also caught up with the coach of lads Golden Pinnocks and asked, how do you feel losing at the final hour in the Commissioner Bowl? Any final words for the season?
How does it feel losing in the last hour of the Commissioner Bowl Round 2? Not good. But not as bad as the last hour felt when I was going through what my friend said was an intervention. I think I'm gonna be going away for a while. They said it's some place called rehab. I don't know what that is, but like it sounds like you're gonna have to miss my weekly updates for like a number of weeks. But maybe while I'm gone I'll come back and I'll win the whole Super Bowl. Yeah. Wow, that'd be pretty neat. Bye, guys.
And in our final match, our 10th Super Bowl, which was decided by 10 points. Birds Are Made Up won 255 to 245 over War and Peace. I'm going to do something different here. We're going to start with the losing coach. Coach Steele, you made a real run of it. Pushing for that third championship, you came up just short. Do you have any regrets for how things played out? And any final thoughts on the season?
It was a good season, a rough season, a close season. The biggest regret I would have to say is not following my heart. Yugi Moto would be upset. I took Stafford out in the first week of the finals because I'm like, hey, he's playing Seattle. They are very good against quarterbacks. Not this one. That would have changed everything. At least I know for next year what not to do. Draft George Pickens.
And now, to talk to our winning coach. Congratulations, Coach Wheeler. You've done it. In your first year, you led the league in scoring and transactions and rode those birds right to the top. You've won the Super Bowl. How does it feel? And do you have any final thoughts on the season?
Hello, Courtney Dahl and Mr. Argyle. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I do have some closing thoughts on the season, but first, let's take a look at some highlights from the podium from this year. All right. Wow. Great team victory this week. All right. Hello, everybody. Well, another great team victory for us. Oh, hey. Wow. I just had a crazy dream that half of my team averaged 2 points. Let me ask you guys something. I'll get to your question, Bald, in a minute. What do you do when the thing you're doing to compensate for the thing you can't do also needs compensating for?
That was a close one. That was a close one. I've made a series of questionable choices.
Well, I've been behind the podium, confident. I've been in front of the podium, shaken, uneasy. Now I am the podium. Let me ask you one thing, commissioners. Do you feel in charge? Alright. How's it going, guys? Not really much to say about this week. Got the win. Had to have it.
The thing
Got
about
a collection. It never really feels complete. And so I'm not going to be done until there are no more points and no more wins to be collected. Wow, what an incredible 2 weeks of compensating this has been. While I could ramble on after that about how insane the amount of points I collected was, and I got all the wins like I said I would, but there's plenty more time for talking shit in the off season. I do want to thank you all for welcoming me into your league with tiny, open, doll-sized arms. It really has been a lot of fun. And I look forward to being back next year, defending the crown. And just remember, birds are made up. And this one is out.
That wraps up our first season of Compensation Nation and the 10th season of CPRFS NWC. This has been our most engaging season ever, and we've loved every minute of it. Thank you to everyone for all the great work this season, and good luck compensating this off season.
No. 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 Ah! That was a weird dream. Commissioners are still alive. Impossible. I watched them bleed out in front of me. It has to be true. Because with my stupid New Year's vow, there'd be nothing that I could do. Oh well. Let's go back to sleep.
It's a good thing we hired those stunt doubles.
Do you think he meant the thing about not killing anyone this year?